Okay, we can now display entries, but we also need to enter entries. So let's add a form to our project. Because we have the ASP.NET identity code and views in our project, I thought maybe we can just go there and steal some code. So let's go to views, account, and we take, for example, the login form, because that's quite small. So we can see here the form is constructed, begins with this using block. So we will mark the whole block starting from using to the curly braces before the section tag. If you have ReSharper like me, you can just do it with Control W. So we copy that and go to our diary view and paste it after the h2 tag. Okay. First, we will take our code that displays the entries and put it inside the form. You can see we get an error here. That's because of this add using. Because the Visual Studio is coming to this line, we are already in the code section. So we just remove this add and everything is fine. Okay, let's have a look at the code we just pasted in. Let's ignore this security token for the moment. We have an error here. In this case, it's because we don't have a model defined for our form. We have a look again at the login page. You can see this model directive. So we copy this also to our view. And the error disappears. Now this line here defines the class that's used as a model to encapsulate the data used by the form. So we need to create our own view model. Let's have a look at the login view model first. Click F12. So that's a simple class with some properties and attributes. Let's see. The email property has the attribute required, so the user needs to fill in this form element. The display name is email and it has to be formatted as an email address. Below here you can see we have our register view model, and you can see we can also define the length of the string. This is a maximum length, so this can be interesting for our own view model. Let's create one. Click on the models folder, write add class, add diary entry view model. At this moment, the only field we need is a text field. So let's create a text property of type string and add some attributes to it. So we add required. Okay. We have to add the corresponding namespace. We also want to limit the length of the text that can be entered. This can be done with string length. And we just set it to 100. let's also set a display name, and we call it diary entry, or let's just call it new entry. Wonderful. Let's go back to our form and change it to our new model. Add directive ViewModel. So it doesn't find email because we only have a text. So this will create the label. This will create the actual form text box. Here I have to change it also. This will create the validation message. So we don't need the next one. This one also can be deleted. We need to change the text for our submit button to add diary entry. And we don't need that link below here, so we can leave this also. So let's test that in the browser, save. And reload. Oh, what's that? Type or namespace. Ah, this is a new view model. We forgot to build the application. So we build it. Go back to the browser. That's better. So you can see we have our new form field, some text, and a button. We click that. We go to the login. Instead of adding a new entry, we are being redirected to the login. So we need some further changes there. Back to Visual Studio. So we point our form to, so let's see. So we have first action name, controller name. So we use our diary controller, of course. We still haven't coded our action method to take in the form data and do something useful with it. So we just stick with the index at this moment. Save and test. Okay, just diary, la 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 la, add entry, and we go back to our form. Nice. Let's commit that to source control. Add diary, add new diary entry form, for example. Nice.